What a melancholy choice this is. Wanting home, wanting him.
Thanks for joining us for Beyond the Stage. My name is Ruth Eggerman. I'm the Director of Marketing at Livermore Valley Arts. And today, Chris Carter and I had the pleasure of talking with Jane Lynch and Kate Flannery, who will be performing together in their show titled The Trouble with Angels. They'll be live at the Bankhead on Friday, August 21st, 2026 at 8 p.m. Make sure to get your tickets at livermorearts.org or by calling the box office at 925-373-6800. Please enjoy the interview.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into Beyond the Stage. This episode is a rerun of Season 4, Episode 7 with Jane Lynch and Kate Flannery.
We were just talking about the Cubs. You must be a Cubs fan, aren't you?
Well, you know what? I don't pay attention anymore unless they start winning. Are they winning?
Right.
They're not doing bad. They're doing all right.
That's like me. That's the safest way to go.
The fair weather. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Are you, Ruth? Are you from Chicago?
I actually grew up in Champaign, Illinois.
Oh, okay.
And so I saw somewhere that you went to school at Normal.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, we're practically neighbors.
Yeah. You had to be a lot smarter to get in your school than I had to be to get in my school.
I didn't even go to school there. I was like, get me out of Champaign. So I went to the University of Iowa, which was just like Champaign.
Yeah. Yeah. It sure is, isn't it? But that's a really good school too.
It's a good school.
Chris, where did you go?
There's nothing normal about Normal.
Where did I go?
Normal, by the way.
Where'd you go,
I went to a small Catholic college on the West Coast called St. Mary's in Moraga, California, in the Bay Area.
Fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Did you have priests or nuns, or did you have?
We did have priests,
brothers?
and we had Christian brothers.
Christian brothers, yeah.
Several,
My dad studied with the Christian Brothers at LaSalle High School and College in
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, LaSalle.
He almost wanted to be a Christian brother, but thank God I wouldn't be here if he made that decision. So thank God.
Yeah, glad he didn't choose that.
Yeah.
Me too.
But anyway, so I'm the CEO of the theater, the Livermore Valley Arts. We're a nonprofit arts organization. Ruth's our marketing director. We're super excited y'all are coming next weekend.
Thank you.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I did have a question just to start off with, because your show's called The Trouble with Angels. It's what do you have against angels? Like, what's the problem?
No, it's based on
the name of a movie.
1966 movie with Rosalind Russell as
We
the
have
mother,
no
the
trouble.
Reverend Mother.
Oh, okay.
You got to look it up. You got to look. It's a really great movie. If you're Catholic, it's a great movie. It's just these are two rebellious Catholic high school girls stuck at the school who are miserable, but the story is fantastic, and the nuns are not as stereotypical as you would imagine. You start out that way, but we start learning about it's a heart toucher, but it's also hilarious.
Totally. Okay. So we were inspired by that because we both loved that movie and we grew up in that era. So we are doing music from that era, and just the fact that that movie very much is us in life, rebellious high school Catholic girls.
Totally. So we were born in the 60s, the movie's from the 60s. Now we're in our 60s. So we're doing songs from the 60s. So that's it in a nutshell.
Yeah. That's the gimmick, awesome. Chris.
All right. Well, you just explained everything to me. I appreciate it. Well, how did y'all meet? Like, at what point did you cross paths?
The first time I ever went to Second City, Jane Lynch was understudying for Bonnie Hunt on stage. And it was the day of Bonnie Hunt's wedding. So Bonnie Hunt came back to do the improv set in her wedding dress, which totally screwed Jane.
Screwed me.
But it was a night that will never forget.
It didn't really. You know what? I hated improvising. I was scared to death. So when I saw her coming up the aisle in her wedding dress, I was like, oh, thank God she's going to do the improv set. I don't have to do too much. Yes, Ruth.
Wait, you hate improvising?
I do.
Because I feel like
I love improvising. The kind I do that I love, like the Christopher Guest stuff, the stuff that Kate and I do off the top of our heads. I love that. But at Second City, and at that time in my life, it was all about joke, and clever. And I did not have that confidence. I didn't have, I did not do well. I would sometimes just hide in the corner and hope nobody would ask me to be in their scene. And you know what? People didn't ask me to be in their scene.
Well, yeah, if you're hiding in the corner. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like now you could go back to Second City and do that kind of improvise? No, it's still not your thing.
No.
Okay, interesting.
I actually got to do. I did a bunch of shows with Whose Line Is It Anyway this year on tour, and I was so surprised. I actually had a good time because I'm like Jane. I like a looser structure. I don't like those jokes. I like to the long form improv where you get to set up characters and there's patterns in the scenes and things pay off in a different way. But Whose Line is a breakneck speed, and I got to take Joel Murray's place, who's Bill Murray's youngest brother. He asked me to do it, and I will say it was like jumping out of an airplane. And they are all so great that I felt like there was a constant parachute, and so I got into the rhythm of it, and the adrenaline is insane. It's very male improv in my opinion. It's less feminine, but I had a great time.
On The Office, because Meredith is, oh my God, I was telling Chris before you guys came on how much I love Meredith on The Office.
How sexy she is, how good looking she was on camera.
Absolutely. How quirky
she was. Chemistry between Michael Scott and Meredith.
Yeah. We were waiting for that. That was the relationship that never happened that we were waiting on.
There was that one scene, I think it was the first season, where you sort of, I don't know what you did. You came in and you flashed him or whatever, as Meredith did. And it was so funny.
She did that as Kate.
The Christmas episode.
She did that as Kate.
That was not my choice. That was not my choice. Trust me. I got a letter from my dad with the stamp of the Pope on it. Trust me. My parents were not fans of the toplessness.
Well,
but I had a great time. And I never got any warning. It was like, they would literally tell me, oh, we're doing this. Like, there was no time. I was like, can I at least have 2 weeks to like maybe trim down a little bit? What am I doing?
Well, like for both of you, especially with improv too, it's like, do you have any tricks for not laughing? It's like on The Office, there's a lot of points where you have to be pretty deadpan. And how do you keep yourself from losing it?
It's the job.
Yeah,
and sometimes you do lose it, but you go ahead and answer that.
You have to be in your character. Like that's really if your character wouldn't laugh, then why would you? So
but it happens, because we're human beings.
Yeah, it does
happen.
Of course, but it's part of the creating the stakes of a scene too, is to really be in it and understand, like, if someone's being awkward, like if you're at a real job, like you cannot laugh at your boss, like they will, or if someone's being funny, you have to be tolerant. So this is just the reality is fantastic.
I'm Ruth's boss, and I expect her. I'm Ruth's boss, and I expect her to laugh at all of my jokes.
And I do.
There's that. Good girl. God bless. God bless.
Even when they're really
good
stupid.
Acting. There's no Academy Award for that acting, by the way.
We were talking about your scenes in 40-Year-Old Virgin, Jane, before you came on, and just like they were so funny that it looked like the people you were in those scenes with were really doing their best to hold it together.
I don't know. I hope you didn't see that, but
but that's how I would have been.
Them away. Thank you. Yeah, that was fun. That was a really fun. That movie's 25 years old this year.
Wow.
25 or 20?
20.
Oh, 20.
So it's a 60-year-old virgin now.
Yeah.
We interviewed Vicki Lawrence a couple weeks ago and asked her the same question about the Carol Burnett show. And for her, it was like she was the youngest person on the show. She felt like she needed to hold it together because she didn't feel like she was at the same level as the others, and she needed to get their respect. And for her, it was very serious. And
they were breaking up all the time. At least Harvey Korman and Tim Conway were. Got it. That was art in itself.
The best.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the thing that gets me, is I don't understand how y'all can just keep it together when it's so funny.
That's why we get the big bucks, Chris.
I guess so.
Right.
Well, the other thing we were talking, Kate, you said you have a twin sister, right?
Yeah, we don't look
but you're not you're not identical.
No.
Okay.
No.
She's
funnier than I am.
Is she?
She is funny. She doesn't do it for a living, but she is funny. She's got her own way for sure.
Everybody's pretty funny in my family. When you're 7 kids, my dad owned a bar, like do the math, it's like such a stereotype.
Is that like for you too, Jane? Like, is your family funny?
Yeah. My mother was inadvertently funny. She didn't know she was funny. Every once in a while she would, kind of do a one-liner, but she was just a funny person. We kind of laughed at her more than laughed with her.
Really?
Yeah. My dad was very corny but clever. And my brother is one of the most clever people I know. And my sister who's around here, and I have to say this because she's around here, she's really funny too. No, she is. She's very funny. We do a lot of laughing.
And
That's good.
do anyone else in your family in show business? Is it
You either, Kate, right?
No. Oh no.
no?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
How
oh
did
no,
they?
no, no.
No.
No,
Well,
no,
how
no.
did they
No one's
feel?
rivaling with us. We
No.
cornered the market in our family on the entertainment thing.
How did they feel about you going into entertainment? And were they
Go ahead.
supportive?
No big surprise. I wanted to be an actor since I was a little kid. My mother's like,
Yeah.
calm down. I'm not taking you to auditions. She did take me to a couple because I begged her. But yeah, yeah. So my mother was right. And I actually got to tell her on her deathbed after I worked with a bunch of kid actors. I'm like, thank you. Because child acting, it doesn't necessarily lead to an adult. I mean, usually it doesn't lead to an adult career.
Yeah.
It's not a healthy way to grow up, unfortunately.
But you knew your whole life, though, that this is what you wanted to do.
I did.
Okay. And what about you?
Too.
You did?
Yeah. I did. I knew from the start.
And then what do you give good advice to people that are trying to get into this business, or what do you tell people?
I was just saying, I'm less and less encouraging the young talent because it's a tough business. It's tough.
And you have to love it. And everybody wants the short way. Even when I was young, I mean, we become more and more like, what, give me the path. What should I do? And there's no way to do that in life. So I just say you gotta love it. And then your love will show you the way. It really will. Yeah, I have a niece who loves acting, and she's just and she does really well.
Yeah.
But she's resilient. Like we are, Kate. I was just talking to my sister about her, going, my God, she's a weeble that wobbles, but don't fall down.
Wow.
With acting, you would have to you have to get used to being rejected.
It's 99% of the time.
Yeah,
it really is. Even for maybe not anymore, but at the end of the day, it's probably at least 90% of the time.
Yeah, really? I'm still rejected, by the way. I'm still, that's all right.
I ignore it if I'm rejected. I pretend I didn't see it.
Yeah.
And you just show up on the first day.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Well, especially, I think too, it's like comedy, there is that like you just said, there's a lot of rejection in being an actor, but also in comedy, you have to be very open too. Like you have to unveil part of yourself.
Oh yeah.
And be vulnerable. So it's a big combination of vulnerability and all this stuff.
I just told Kate, remember I told you we were at the casino and we were getting into our hotels, and you were putting me back in the elevator, and I said, I love working with you because she's completely present in every moment. She's not afraid to look like a fool. I'm not afraid to look like a fool because we're never really fools. What would make us look like fools is if as Jane rolled my eyes at her, like, well, that was stupid. And we just don't do that. And we have both been on stage with people who will do that sort of a thing. So she's completely present and open, and whatever I throw her, she catches it and throws it back so I can catch it.
Yeah.
There's never so
right. It's not a competition. Yeah. And I love working with Jane. There are no accidents. They're just anything that goes wrong becomes an opportunity for us to play. We just play more. The audience feels relieved because they don't have to worry about us.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
There's nothing worse.
Professional or stage actors. If the audience is like, I hope they're going to be okay, they're not enjoying the show. And I think that the audience can relax with us because we love what we do. We love and we totally embrace where we are. We embrace each other. We love our band. Wait till you see our band. Not only are they master musicians, but they're the nicest, funniest guys. And they're go with the flow
funny.
Too.
Yeah.
They're so funny. Yeah.
So they're in on the jokes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, they're certainly not stealing focus from these two, but
the stars.
They're perfect. They're perfect.
It's a well-balanced evening of fun. And
we love each other.
It's not a hostage situation. It is not a hostage situation. So relax.
Okay.
Relax.
Do you ever get nervous? Wait, do you ever get nervous before you go out? Stage fright?
Not anymore, but in the beginning of this show, we did. The Trouble with Angels.
We were working out some new material. That's all. But you're just nervous because you want it to work well, and you want to make sure you get all the bumps out. That's all.
And now we've got it pretty much. I mean, I feel good, Kate. I think you should too. We've got this show in our body, And before we go out, every time we go, we watch the band warm the crowd up, and we love it. We're not sitting in our dressing room, waiting for them to finish so we can get out. We watch it. And right before we go out, we slap each other's back and say, got your back, got your back. We saw that in a movie. I forget what movie that was, but it was an improv.
We used to do it at Second City. And
did you? Oh, cool. That's probably where that movie got it.
Yeah.
Got your back, got your back.
It's an improv thing. Yeah. If you're doing it right.
Yeah, if you're doing it right.
Mm-hmm. And there's kind of a rhythm to what you do too, I imagine. It's just like in music. And you kind of sense that as you're out there on the stage. And
that's why you have to be so aware of each other. And we really are. We've got, if you counted all the comic moments, say there's 100 of them, each one of them has to be played. You have to really listen. So and we'll even set it up and go, well, if you do that, then I'm going to do this. And then make sure that you do it before I say this. That's specific. We're like scientists. When I say this word, you have to be reacting to blah, blah, blah.
I see.
And the thing is nobody gets pissed off. we just go, okay.
Do you have an example, like something that?
No, we're not going to tell you anything.
No, you have to come and see. You have to come and see. We're not giving any material away.
No.
How dare you?
Okay.
You have to pay.
You have to pay.
How long have you guys been
mastery?
How long have you guys been doing this show together?
Well, this show is new. We just started doing it a week and a half ago. But we've been performing together for 10 years.
Yeah, since 2014.
Well, actually more than that. What am I saying?
Yeah, 2014. We've been doing the Christmas shows for 10 years. But we started doing, wasn't it 2013 when we did our first?
I thought it was 2014. I thought it was 2014.
Okay, well then 11 years on that. But then we've known each other since the 90s, and we sang at charity events
1988,
together. 1988, Jane. Yeah,
exactly,
since 1988.
1988, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So in the show, it's singing and comedy and
comedy.
Singing
don't say dancing because there's
no
only
dancing.
Person who dances is that one.
It's like the rap. I dance a little bit. I do dance. But it's like we say it's like the Rat Pack, but with a couple of broads. So it's a live concert, but there's a lot of comedy in between the songs.
And there's some moving.
That makes sense.
And so it's all songs.
It's uncomfortable to watch.
So it's all songs from the 60s.
Yeah,
which is super fun
for the most part.
And all over the place, Brazil 66 to
from Valley of the Dolls.
Valley of the Dolls to what is that pop song? Smile a Little Smile for Me, Rosemary by the Association. I think I forget. But anyway,
so from every sort of genre.
You can't give it away. You have to come. You have to come. You have to come.
What, sorry.
People are like, I don't like that song. I'm not coming. We're not
coming. Too bad. That's why we don't tell people. All right. Just come. Sit back, relax, and let it take you on a damn ride.
Trust us.
Yeah, Chris, you were going to say something. Say it.
Well, I was just going to say, for both of you, you act and then you sing. Do you prefer singing or acting? What's your?
Yes.
What would you rather do if you're going to do one?
Don't make me choose. Don't make me choose.
No.
It's fun. I think the people who only get to sing, they have a very specific experience, and it's fun when we get to do this. But I also love the fact that we get to do more than one thing on the planet regularly.
Yeah, and you know what? That's kind of that this is your job, Chris, but that's a left brain question where you're separating things. You're like teasing things apart and making them separate entities. And for us, they're not. They're right brain. They're a whole thing. They're an entity.
All right.
Meaning,
the whole performance.
It's all one thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a preference for TV, film, stage? You've both done it all, right? Yes, you do. Same thing.
There's something about stage
paid
though.
Well, I prefer getting money. I'm just kidding.
I prefer the big bucks.
I'm not kidding. I'm being honest.
Yeah. And that's not nice why we're doing the stage thing for sure. It's not for the big bucks, but I do love. Probably the thing I love most is being on stage with this one and that band of everything that I do.
We have a great time.
Yeah.
Joy. It's joy.
Joy. And we always look at each other at the end of the show and go, it's fucking great.
We're so lucky.
We're so lucky. And this thing kind of just came together about 10 years ago. The band, us, and the songs we wanted to sing. And it was like, oh, how are we going to get like 15 songs? And then before you know it, we had to cut songs.
Yeah.
Well, it's been really great.
You said you don't dance, but Meredith, you were on Dancing with the Stars, or Kate.
Yeah,
I just called you Meredith.
I know you did.
Doesn't dance. I dance.
Oh boy, does she dance! She was. Did you see her on?
Yeah.
Blew me away.
The more you drink, the better I dance.
Okay. That's what
I had a good time.
Yeah, I play guitar in a band, and that's what we usually tell the audience is please drink a lot so that we sound better to you.
You're right. That's an old Second City thing that goes, so keep on drinking because the more you drink, the funnier we are.
Right?
It's true.
Well, we have a lot of people that like to drink in Livermore, so hopefully you'll have a great audience.
It actually should be called Liver No More.
Liver No More.
Sorry.
No more liver. Yeah.
Clever.
No more liver.
Yeah, it's not the best sounding town name. I actually live one town over in Pleasanton, and everybody loves
nice.
Pleasanton sounds nice, but Livermore's always been jealous of the Pleasanton.
I would move to Pleasanton just for that reason.
Not me. I'd say
Livermore.
Well,
I think you take
people.
You take the R out and it's live more, which I like.
Hey,
there you go.
Right.
Livermore, where we live more. Yeah,
where we live more.
Motto.
Yeah,
exactly.
We'll submit it.
We're working on that.
Love it.
Well, we're very excited for you to come. I did have a couple other questions I want to ask, if that's okay. Ruth, did you have a question or anything else?
Okay, because I have a question. For
okay, go ahead.
Jane.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you see that you were impersonated on RuPaul's Drag Race in the Snatch Game? Yeah, in the most recent All-Stars episode, All-Stars season that was just finished airing of 3 weeks ago or something.
Oh my God.
Your character, especially from Glee, was impersonated.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Was she good? Did she? I bet it was hilarious.
She looked so dead on. Right? She looked dead on, and the little bit she wasn't on screen very much, but the little bit she did, I thought she was great. I thought she was great.
I'll look it up.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
So it's a Snatch Game from the most recent All Stars. You should look it up.
Wonderful.
But she was great.
Was it special guest star Steve Martin? I'm just kidding. Sorry.
No,
Steve Martin. Because Jane plays Steve Martin's understudy in
I'm his stand-in. I'm his stand-in.
Stunt
double. No, stunt double. Right. I don't even know what I'm playing. I'm his stunt double.
Yeah, you're a stunt double on Only Murders in the Building, which is also really awesome. I like just
so meta.
You guys have such a great resume. It's fun and it's fabulous. I think that's why so many of us are looking forward to you being here. In fact, my marketing manager is going to Europe on a cruise right after this, and he changed his flight so that he could be here for your performance. So pressure's on.
That's awesome. All right. That's awesome. It'll be worth it.
Yeah.
It'll be worth it.
All right. Well,
I'm confident.
I'm ready.
Sure will be.
Dive deep, Chris. Dive deep.
Okay. So these are some deep thoughts for you to ponder. The first one is Ruth and I have we don't have a debate about this, but we have a debate with other people about this, is pineapple on pizza. Is that okay or is it not okay?
I love it.
Yay!
If there's nothing else, I'll eat it.
Oh, really? You mean if there's nothing else?
It's not my first choice. I will.
No, I love it. I will order it. I love it. I think it's
okay with. Okay.
I ordered
this.
All right.
This has been a very controversial issue for us with a lot of artists, and I
didn't know that about you, Kate, and I don't know what to do with that information.
Right. I'm not against it, but I'm not necessarily for it. I'm not against it, and I'm not for it.
Okay. You're agnostic, and that still bothers me.
Sorry.
It's all right.
This is why there's chemistry between us. This is what you're going to come to see on stage. So agree to disagree, sort of.
Yeah.
All right. Exactly. Fair enough. Well, where do you both stand on the cats versus dogs issue?
Dogs.
Dogs.
Do you have dogs?
Jane doesn't. She travels too much. And I have a wife at home who takes care of our animals. We have 2 dogs right now, 2 black Cocker Spaniels, but we always have old dogs. We adopt old dogs.
Okay.
And we have 2 10-year-old Cocker Spaniels right now.
What are their names?
Susie and Charles.
Susie and Charles.
Yeah.
So formal.
You know what, guys?
They're formal.
Both of them are a pain in the ass. They are the most entitled little shits. They bark at everything, and then Charles will just for no reason bite you. So we know why they were given up. Let's just put it that way. But you know, we're in it for the long haul with those
they
little
needed
fuckers.
you.
They did, and they're
They needed you.
lucky. So lucky they got us. And Susie she's a little feisty son of a gun, but she adores me, and so I love her.
Well, I have a dog named Charlie. So very similar to Charles, and it's a girl. But she's a girl, a Maltese poo, like a little 10-pound princess dog.
Do you give your dogs nicknames? Like we call him Chuckles.
Chuckles, yeah. I call her Char Char Binks.
That's good. Char Char Binks. That's wonderful. That's very clever.
Yeah. I'm the one with the cat.
And Chuckles.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
My son calls Charlie Chuckles though a lot. That's a great name.
Chuckles. It's a great name, isn't it?
Okay. So no cats in this. Oh, no, you had a cat, Ruth. Yeah,
I have a cat. Yeah, but I'd also have a dog.
We usually have cats. Yeah. We usually have cats too. But
I'd have both.
Right now.
I've seen Cats. It's a musical.
Kate is like a 1958 bachelorette.
Yeah.
She lives in this beautiful apartment, like pre-war. But if you went in there, you would think it's
1928. Oh, no, actually 1928. We don't really have
1928. But you know, she's straight out of what is the name of the channel you watch all the time? The movie channel, TMC.
Oh,
yeah. She's so. She froze. Look at that. It's cute smile.
It's a good freeze. At least
your audio froze, Kate, but it's adorable. Oh no, you're back. So anyway, my thing is if she did have an animal, it would probably be like a nasty little cat, like Eve Arden's cat on Stage Door, but that she would wear on her shoulder. But no animals for Kate. She also travels too much.
I don't think my boyfriend, but that's okay.
Yeah, your boyfriend. She doesn't. I don't know if you want to go this way. She has a boyfriend who's the greatest guy in the world, together, and they don't live together.
That's probably why.
Yeah, and they have the most loving relationship. And Kate, you're frozen again.
Yeah. Not living together is probably the longevity. If they have,
that's what makes it work.
Yeah, that's what makes it work.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right. There she is. She's back.
Sorry, married folks.
No, it's okay. All right. Last thing. So if your life was if you had your life on a mixtape. You put together a mixtape for your life. What's the first song that goes on the tape?
Good question.
Barry Manilow.
Barry Manilow.
Looks like you made it.
Yeah. What would mine be? Oh God, what would it be? Oh my God, what would it be? That's such a good question. There's so many songs going through my mind. Just pick one, Jane. If you don't know me by now. That is a song that goes through my mind. I don't know what it means really in terms of me about my life, but it's a song that has been an earworm for about 45 years.
It does get stuck in your head.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be stuck in all of ours. So
yeah.
I read somewhere the way, if you have an earworm stuck in your head, the way to get rid of it is to actually listen to the song all the way through.
Oh, that's
because you need to hear it, and the end of the song usually is like,
it ends it,
closes it out. Yeah, closes it out.
I heard a good palate cleanser is to say bye, Menon. I did see. I heard that on YouTube. Someone said that. You gotta get rid of it.
I'm gonna try.
You want to clear
now that's stuck in my head. I could feel that going to be a thing I say all day.
If you want to clear your nostrils from a lousy smell, put on a wool sweater and smell your arm. I've heard this. I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh!
Wow. Okay.
And if you want to sneeze, look at a light.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're learning.
You gotta come to our show. We're gonna help you so much.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn so much random nonsense.
These are pro tips for life. I like it.
Yeah, life pro tips.
What would be the last song on the mixtape, or is that too hard of a question?
That's not too hard. It's a good end. Goodbye, Papa, it's hard to die.
I was gonna say, I did it my way.
Yeah, okay.
It's a good one. That's a good one.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. We're really looking forward to seeing you next Saturday at the Bankhead Theater. It's going to be a great day, a great audience. They're going to love you. So thank you, and really appreciate your time.
Love them already.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks so much.
Live more,
live more, and live more.
Live more, not less.
Right. All right. Y'all have a great day.
Take care.
So much.
Thank you for joining us for Beyond the Stage, featuring Jane Lynch and Kate Flannery, who will be performing live at the Bankhead on Friday, August 21st, 2026 at 8 p.m. You can get your tickets now at livermorearts.org or by calling the box office at 925-373-6800. We post new podcasts on the second Thursday of the month, and we'd love to hear your thoughts on this episode or your favorite part. Leave us a comment, ask a question, or give us a review on our social media, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. And we may even read it live on our next podcast. You'll find us on all the socials at the Bankhead, LVA. And remember to subscribe or follow us wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Ruth Eggerman. Thank you for joining us.
Choice this is, wanting home.